Hey guys, Greg here, Bone Tactical, and today I am unboxing and I'm going to review this new flashlight. I'm actually going to install it and I am going to use it. Alright, it's the Fenix LR35R, and supposedly this light has a max lumen output of 10,000 lumens. So I'm pretty excited. I'm on the boat right now because I'm going to use this actually on the boat, right? I mean, it's very dangerous to be boating at night without some sort of a spotlight, and I was very excited that supposedly I can have a spotlight so small. All right, now there's some stuff. I packed some zip ties in here already that I'm going to use to mount it, actually, right here on the boat. I'm going to show you guys the mounting process, but let me just show you the light real quick and then we can go from there. So here's the light. They're saying 10,000 lumen, 500 yard beam. When they said all this stuff about the light, I was like, okay, I gotta try it out on the boat. I gotta try this sucker out. So here it is. This is how it ships. It's very wide, all right? It's pretty big. It's got this cool pocket clip. Fit and finish looks amazing. I'm just gonna tell you that right off the bat. Fit and finish looks pretty dang good. I like that it's got like a huge LED cluster there for the projector. I don't know if it comes pre-charged or not, so we'll check that out. I'm gonna see right here if it even turns on. It's got a little, had a little piece of paper in there that's, I guess. Whoa, holy crap. Wow, wow. I'm not even gonna say that doesn't meet the claims, because that is very bright, okay? That is, I just blinded myself on camera. You guys saw it. I didn't think it would come pre-charged. Apparently it comes pre-charged. I'll read you a couple more of the specs real quick. 10,000 lumen turbo, 3,000 lumen high, 1,200 lumen medium, 450 lumen low, and 50 lumen eco mode. It's got a 10,000 lumen strobe mode, 1 hour runtime, 1 hour 25 minute runtime at the max capacity, and an 80-hour runtime at the economy mode. 500 meter throw max down to 30 meter throw. All right, so we're talking at turbo mode, 63,200 candela. At the minimum, it's 256 in the economy mode. All right, I like that it has an economy mode. So if you don't want to absolutely massacre your night vision, it's got a 50 lumen economy mode. That's cool. I like that. The impact resistance of 1 meter. It's supposed to be IP68. So it's waterproof. I'm going to test it out on the boat. If it survives these conditions of being mounted, I'm going to leave it on the boat, mounted on the boat here. Then it's awesome. All right. So it's rechargeable with their USB system. Comes with some paperwork and an extra O-ring for the seal. All right. Now let's just mount it, and then after we mount it later on, we're going to test it out when it's dark outside. All right, so I'm basically just going to install it right here, and it'll be quick access, easy to get to. Just going to use some zip ties. A little pro tip to using zip ties, guys, is make sure you get the ones with the metal insert. There's a metal insert right here, and they're usually UV protected, that kind, UV blocking. So it's just going to be a lot higher quality zip tie. So I highly recommend using good zip ties if you're going to use zip ties. There's a lot of other options, obviously, but it's definitely important to have a searchlight on the boat. And I think it's pretty cool how they have this particular holster here, how the Fenix comes with this little holster. So I'm going to go ahead and utilize this holster and just attach the searchlight right to the T-top here. Now, while we're doing this install, this is kind of the perfect opportunity to be able to give a little rundown of some of the updated tools and equipment on the boat. I'll give a real quick rundown here of some of the tools and safety equipment. My favorite tool that I have on the boat is the bone breacher here. All right. You guys are probably familiar with the bone breacher. Obviously, we've got our fishing equipment. I've got a couple lines out right now. But I will show you what's down in the hatch here, and this is where I keep pretty much all of the safety equipment and what I consider basically recovery equipment. So here's the hatch here. Now, this what may look like a toolbox right here is actually all fishing gear. And I will do another separate updated video on the fishing gear. But I'm just going to pull a little bit of this stuff out and kind of show you guys what we have as far as emergency equipment on the boat, and then tools and stuff like that. I'll pull it all out here, and then I'll actually show it to you. So this bag right here, you can find on www.bonetactical.com, and it is the absolute minimum survival equipment that you want on any vessel or in any vehicle. All right, this is the Bone Tactical waterproof emergency preparedness bag. All right, completely waterproof. Just to prove to you guys that it's completely waterproof, I will dunk it in the water here. All right, this is my first aid gear, all my survival gear, 100% completely waterproof. This is a dive bag for dive gear. I am a diver, so I'll get that out of the way. We will discuss that in the fishing video. This is the safety and emergency gear that comes with the boat. It's all of your basic gear that you need by the Coast Guard to keep the boat running. So I'm actually not going to go into this. I've got another video. This is the standard safety gear that comes with the boat. Something I do highly recommend having on every boat is corrosion stop from Blaster. Okay, it works great. It's corrosion stop. That entire bucket right there is a 5-gallon bucket. You guys have already seen the video on this. I've updated some of my survival gear that I keep in this dry bag here. It's orange because it's emergency equipment. All right, so I will go through that and show what's in there. I've got self-inflating life vests in here. So this is all the standard life vests and gear that you legally cannot operate your boat without. But then I go above and beyond, and I have my own life vests. I don't even like to open this bag. If I get boarded by the Coast Guard or sheriff, I just show them, hey, I got everything right here to be legal. And then if I want to actually use a life vest, I can, or give somebody on the boat who may be older, elderly, might not know how to swim, something like that. Somebody maybe is drinking a lot, whatever. Then you can give them one of these self-inflating life vests that we have in here. All right. This is the toolkit. So this is a great time to talk about the toolkit. I will show you that because I'm going to have to finish adjusting this here and cut these off. I'm going to pull this last bag out, and then we'll talk a little bit more about kind of what's in these bags, okay? So since I have already talked a little bit about stuff that I keep on the boat in previous videos, I'm just going to show you the updated stuff. The updated stuff primarily is the new Bone Tactical bag. This is ready to go. You don't have to pack it. You don't have to unpack it. You can just buy it and throw it in your vehicle, your boat, whatever, and know that you're ready. Keep one in your home, in your office, whatever, all right? I got this toolkit. This is the Channel Lock, okay, brand, 200-piece mechanics toolkit, all right? This is pretty much what I consider to be perfect for a boat or a vessel. All right, you've got a full socket set in here. You've got all your wrenches. You've got all your Allen keys. Full. Okay, let me see if I can. All kinds of different Torx bits, screwdriver bits, every kind of bit that you can imagine. I mean, this is just an awesome toolkit. I won't go hugely into this, but I do recommend, if it's a working vehicle, I do recommend that you have a working knowledge of how your working vehicle operates, and then you have some tools to where you can fix your vehicle if it goes down. It's self-reliance is a huge thing, and we talk about a lot of man stuff here. And if you're out there on a vehicle in remote areas like this, and you don't have tools to fix it, and or the knowledge to fix it if something bad happens or something breaks, then that's not what I would say is highly recommended. That's not the Bone Tactical strength that we always talk about showing. You're gonna have to, I've already listed this bag in a previous video and talked about what's in here, okay? You're gonna have to watch the previous video if you wanna see some of the original items that are in here, or in more detail. But we've got rain gear and mosquito gear, all right? If you're in South Florida, those are both very important. I've got a power inverter because the only way that I can charge off the boat's battery system is with, you know, it's a battery system. It's AC or it's DC power. All right, so this is an AC DC converter. All right, we've got rope and line. We've got a jump starter. Okay, if the batteries do go down, I want to be able to jump start, get the motor running, and then get the alternator running. Okay, One of the most important tools is a survival tomahawk, all right? Does cutting, chopping, so many bushcraft tasks, all right? And got the compass in there, fishing string in the paracord handle, fire starter, just super, super useful. It's also not camouflage, so if I drop it in the bottom of the ocean, I can swim down and find it. I've got a Drift Master. Okay, this is a Drift Master sea anchor. So if I'm out at sea and I go completely down, I'm going to throw the sea anchor so the boat doesn't capsize and so I don't just get blown around absolutely incredibly. Okay, I'm going to throw the sea anchor. A sea anchor on a vessel that you're going to be offshore in is absolutely super important. I've got another medical kit that's very similar to the one that comes in the Bone Tactical medical bag. This is another one. I like to have two so I can use one, and then if I use some stuff in there, then I know it's not, then I just use and replace one and keep one for only for severe emergencies. I've got the Thermostel for mosquitoes, okay, for mosquito control, the Thermostel unit. I've got a small handheld flashlight, and that's about the gist of what I've got in here, okay guys? I've got my compass in the Bone Tactical bag. I've got another compass on the boat. The Bone Tactical bag does come standard with the compass. I've got more mosquito repellent, so 3 different levels of mosquito control, because if you're down here in the 10,000 islands, it's actually one of the worst things that can happen if you get stranded is just the mosquitoes, dealing with the mosquitoes. So if you don't have that, that's a big deal. All right, we do have various different types of water purification systems on the boat, but the main one that I use is the Bone Tactical water purification system. And that's the brief rundown of what I've got. Those are all of the things that I recommend keeping on the boat. Guys, stay tuned for testing of the flashlight when it gets dark out. The highest quality pliers that I've ever used as far as boating as far as boating is concerned, is these Van Staal pliers, okay? They're solid titanium and they're absolutely amazing. These even stay on the boat, so that just tells you how awesome they are. They've been on the boat for over a year now, and I absolutely love those pliers. So I'm just going to use these pliers to really quickly finish up this job of mounting this searchlight exactly where I want it to be. Okay guys, it's nighttime. We're out here on the water, and it's very dangerous to be out here on the water at night and not be able to see what might be floating in the water. There's been a hurricane that came through recently, so it's especially dangerous to not be able to light up the water out in front of the boat. Nobody wants to go really slow all the time, so in order to pick up the pace a little bit and run some speeds, you got to have a light that'll reach out there. So let me show you the light and let's see what it can do. There's the light where I mounted it. Little case right here. Pull it out. All right, you guys can see the water here in front of me is not extremely lit up. I can't really see much. All right, yeah, that's not bad at all. Let's take a walk up there. Holy crap, yeah. So you can see the mangroves lighting up over here completely. All right, you can see the mangroves lighting up over here on this side. Yeah, this is definitely very bright. I can even pretty much see the bottom. This is so light, it's lighting up the bottom of the water here. That's actually the bottom. Wow, that is incredible. Very cool. So you can see that there's some sort of a marker over here lighting up. So that's definitely one of the greatest things as well. I can see what's in the water. I can see if there's anything floating here in the water with the spotlight beam. All right, so again, I'm running at night here. You know, it's very dark. There's not a whole lot I can see, but I'm gonna take this light that I've got and I'm gonna walk up to the front here and light it up and see what I can see. So I'm gonna head here into a channel area where it's a cut through, and I know from having been here before that there's oyster bars and all kinds of dangerous stuff, and if I don't stay right in between the markers where I need to be, it's very dangerous. But you can see right here, I can't see any markers right now. I'm gonna turn this light on, and there we go. I've got a sign there. I still don't see any markers, but we're gonna look. That's a good 100 yards away. I wouldn't even be able to see this house right here in front of me, this wall and this embankment here at night without this light. So it's really very beneficial. There's probably 500 yards down there, I can see a marker. Right there, there's another one, a good 300 yards. But that's the test here, guys. I mean, you can see how this is just really a very powerful light. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out with that, and we're gonna call it a night. I'm gonna navigate. It's not really very safe to be doing a whole lot of videoing and navigating at the same time, so I'm gonna sign out here. I appreciate you guys for watching. Hope you liked the video. Questions, comments below. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bone out.